Hi folks, and welcome back to Meaningful Money. Okay, I'm high up on Chapel Carn Bray. It's the sort of highest point in West Cornwall here, the sort of most westerly hill, if you like. So I can see pretty much from Cape Cornwall, St Just, all the way around Land's End, and all the way around St Buryan is the village behind me, which you might not be able to see, and then all the way down into Mounts Bay, which is Penzance. So I can see all the way around the Land's End Peninsula. So it's a fantastic spot. Very windy though, so the mic is hidden in here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Sorry for the shades. The sun is right there, so there's no way I'll be able to see my notes without them. Quick thanks to Paula White for today's topic. That's Paula White _UK on Twitter. Hi Paula, thank you very much for your idea. I was a bit stuck as to what to talk about this evening, so I put a shout out to Twitter, and Paula was the first one back to me, so thank you very much. Just to look at 5 questions to ask a prospective financial advisor. Okay, we've looked at working with an advisor before. You think I could remember what the episode numbers were? Actually, you wouldn't think I could remember that after 220 odd, but check back. Just type working with an advisor in the search box on meaningfulmoney.tv and you'll find them. So 5 questions to ask a prospective financial advisor. Before we get into those though, my friends down here in the bottom right, that's 7 Investment Management, who continue to sponsor me here, for which I'm extremely grateful. Okay, well, the best place to find an advisor, or the best way to find an advisor, is to ask somebody you know who has used one. Somebody who you trust, who has used an advisor and had a good experience. You can't quite beat a personal referral. It certainly beats picking a name out of Yellow Pages or the phone book, or Yell.com or something like that. Somebody you know, perhaps somebody in a similar financial circumstances to you, who has used an advisor and got on okay, that's probably the best place to start. Do your homework, look at this prospective advisor's website, see if you can sort of get a feel for them and who they are. Do they write articles, or do they do videos? Find out as much as you can about them before you go and see them, but assuming you get as far as wanting to make an appointment, remember you are interviewing them. They are supposed to be offering you a service, so make sure they are doing the talking and you're doing the asking, at least in the initial half hour or so. So here are 5 questions. Okay, the first one isn't really a question, so forgive me for that. It's describe your process. It's not a question, but it's really important. If you're going to be working with an advisor, you are going to sort of walk through a journey, a process which they will take you through, which at the end of it will have fixed your financial need, whatever that is. It might not have fixed it immediately. It might have set in place things to meet your financial needs 20 years in the future or whatever. Whatever it is you're seeking advice for, the advisor will walk you through a journey. You need to know what that journey looks like, the different stages along the way. Really important that you know that from outset. You need to know what you're getting yourself into, and an advisor, a competent advisor, should be able to walk you through a process pretty clearly. This is what will happen when. Okay, so find that out. It's really important. And worth mentioning actually that doesn't stop when they have sold you something. It might be that you don't need to be sold anything. It might be that you just need to tweak your wills or something like that. But when they have finished with you on an initial stage, they should, or quite possibly, will take you on, or want to take you on as a long-term client and be reviewing your affairs regularly. Find out what that will look like too. Because no good just seeing an advisor initially. Depends on your circumstances, but for many people you will want to be looked after going forward, because the world and your circumstances will change frequently over time. So find out what that journey looks like, including the post-sale, the sort of ongoing relationship that you're going to have with them. Secondly, ask the advisor, how do you get paid? Okay, really important. When do you pay them? At what point in the process? Remember, if you've asked them about the journey, the process that they'll take you through, you should be able to sort of identify points at which you will be paying them. How will they get paid? Is it via commission? Is it via fees? As of 1st of January 2013, commission will be gone. It'll be replaced by something called advisor charging, but you may still be able to pay your advisor via the sort of investment or pension or whatever it is you do with them. So how will they get paid? Do you have a choice in that? And what are they being paid for? Are they being paid for arranging products, financial products, or are they being paid for advising you and planning your future? Find out and be happy with the answer before you instruct this advisor. Here's a good question, number 3. Why do you do this job? A good advisor will be able to give you a good answer to this. Okay, if it's because it pays the bills, or because I left the army or whatever and this was an easy job to get into, then that's probably not an acceptable answer. The good guys love this job. They love to see clients. They love to help clients realize and put in place plans to achieve their financial goals. So get a good answer to this. The good ones will be able to provide you with a good answer. Number 4, ask them, what are your qualifications? What is your expertise, your experience? Now, qualifications do not a good advisor make. There's plenty of very highly qualified advisors, I'm sure, in the country who are also absolute sharks. Perhaps plenty is pushing it, but you tend to find, as a rule, those with good qualifications, because they've put the effort in to get the high level qualifications, they tend to take the job pretty seriously and be, as a rule, the good guys. But it doesn't necessarily follow that a highly qualified advisor is a good or trustworthy one. Ask them about their experience, though. What are their specialisms, if any? And finally, ask them this question: tell me about your ideal client. Okay, this will also tell you a lot about an advisor, the type of people they like to work with, the things that really sort of turn them on professionally, and that'll tell you a lot about any prospective advisor. So, can you think of any more questions that you might ask a potential advisor? Sun's gone behind a cloud. Let me know, but thanks for watching this one. Leave any questions or comments as usual, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.